Hello, my name is XBy and this is a beginner tutorial for IdleMMO. IdleMMO is the second game made by Galahad Creative, the same company that made SimpleMMO. So this video is going to be split into 4 parts: classes, increasing efficiency, combat, and last additional tips. There are a total of 8 classes in the game, which can be separated into 3 categories. First category is combat, which consists of warrior, shadowblade, and ranger. These classes provide battle experience and hunting efficiency bonuses, as well as battle talents. However, in my own experience, battle talents have not made any noticeable difference in gameplay, and the combat system does not utilize the hunting and battle experience bonuses very well, which I will explain later in the video. The second category is Forsaken. This slows down your gameplay, and I would not recommend selecting Forsaken. The last category is material-based classes. This includes miner, angler, chef, and lumberjack. Each of these material-based classes provides a 10% bonus to any one specific skill. I would recommend choosing miner as a first class, as mining is absolutely necessary and the 10% efficiency is a very good bonus. As of now, you cannot change your class after you have selected it. However, this is subject to change, as switching classes has been promised. That being said, the classes you pick are not restrictive whatsoever, and you can make additional characters with different classes. A miner can still chop wood, and vice versa, just simply without the bonuses. The battle classes used to determine what range of weapons your character could utilize, but that has since then changed, and all classes can use all weapons. After you've idled for a bit, sold some materials, and unlocked the market, the next thing you're going to want to do is increase your efficiency. There are a number of ways to increase efficiency other than class, one of which is tools. You start off with a simple set of tools that provide no bonuses, and you want to upgrade these ASAP. Better tools provide permanent bonuses that cut down the amount of time it takes to gather materials. Better tools will pay itself off in the long run in materials, experience, and time. It is much easier to buy lower tier tools than to try and harvest the materials, recipe, and levels to craft them yourself. There are a variety of tools to choose from on the market, so pick the one that best suits your budget and focus. Pickaxes help you mine faster, rods help you fish faster, and felling axes help you chop faster. The next method to increasing efficiency is through essence crystals. Similar to tools, it is much easier to buy the essence crystals from the market than to gather the materials and brew them yourself. Essence crystals provide a one-time, temporary bonus, but they are much cheaper than tools. The more expensive essence will not net you profit, but it will speed up your experience gain at the cost of some coin. Personally, I like the cheaper essence because I can buy them in bulk without having to worry too much about breaking my bank. In order to use essence, simply go to the material gathering and select the crystal before you start. The third way to increase efficiency is to use additional characters. You can have up to 3 characters idling at the same time, and there is no downside to creating additional characters. Unlike SimpleMMO, you can trade between your own characters, meaning that even if you don't want to level up your second or third characters, you can still have them contribute to your main at highly efficient rates. Make sure to create your extra characters as soon as possible so that they can idle simultaneously and make you 3 times the resource. I'll talk about how to reach combat level 45 to unlock your third character slot for free later in the video. The last but most important method of increasing efficiency is through membership. Membership gives you 15% skill experience and 10% skill efficiency to all skills. Now, there are 2 ways to obtain membership. The first is by paying $6.99 USD a month. However, if you're broke like me, you can also pay 100,000 coin on the market. While it may sound expensive, the semi-permanent 10% boost to efficiency and 15% boost to experience gain for all skills, including cooking, smelting, and forge, which cannot be boosted by tools, makes it a really good deal. In addition, a month-long boost is much more time than you'd realize for its cheap price. If you're still questioning the viability of memberships, however, it provides other benefits such as increased idle time, more tokens, and it pays itself off simply in daily rewards. More importantly, however, the membership boost applies to all of your characters, meaning you don't have to purchase membership for each of your characters, unlike tools or essence. There are a lot of other benefits to membership that you can read about on this page, such as increased inventory slots and less market tax. Combat is one of the harder and more important skills to level up. However, hunting for combat experience can be extremely tedious. Leveling up combat is very important to unlocking the additional character slot for free, but also necessary to access higher level dungeons and bosses. However, you can skip the low level grind with these easy steps. First, go to Bluebell Hollow and wait for the Isidora boss. All you have to do is join the lobby before the timer runs down. This will give you the 200 experience so you can perform the first dungeon. Afterwards, perform the Millstone Mines dungeon as much as your budget allows. It provides a decent amount of experience at a cheap cost, making it extremely effective. Once you reach around combat level 40, find a guild looking for players in your level range and participate in a guild raid. Similar to the bosses, simply join the lobby anytime and wait for the raid to be over to acquire massive amounts of combat experience. By using dungeons and guild raids, you don't need any gear at all. Some last final tips. If you go to your settings and scroll down, you'll see these two buttons, the Show All Dungeons and Show All World Bosses. These do exactly what it sounds like, and it's very useful because it allows you to see all the dungeons, the level requirements, the costs, and the timers for all the bosses as well as their levels, which you cannot get from the map. It also organizes everything by level, which is super nice. Tokens are a premium currency, but they don't add much to the gameplay other than cosmetics and a few inventory slots. I'd recommend saving tokens for character slots and inventory slots as they come, but don't go too crazy buying tokens as they aren't essential to the game. There is a campaign, but for the most part you can just ignore it. The rewards aren't simply worth the effort, and you'll eventually complete the campaign anyways just by playing the game. The only time the campaign is actually worth checking is during the events when you can get pets and exclusive awards. Lastly, if you're curious about what each stat does, how it affects your gameplay, or even the lore behind the world of IdleMMO, there's a wiki that tells you a lot of information and it's written by the developers themselves, so it's very useful. That'll be all for this video. I hope you learned something useful and happy idling.